Yeah, now it
Should
started.
circle in the group.
Let's
Okay,
start.
Nutan,
Okay.
like connecting with me on my channel first time. Would you like to introduce yourself in a brief manner?
Yeah, sure, sure. My name is Nootan and I'm from Mathura, UP. And I'm a homemaker and I run a YouTube channel as well. And if I tell you about my qualifications, then I'm graduate and I'm blessed with two kids. So this is all. Thank you.
Would you like to know about me also?
Yeah,
Like,
a little bit.
let me introduce myself in a brief manner. My name is Meenu Jain. I'm a homemaker, mother of two sons. I live in UP. I also live in UP. Yeah, it is very close to Delhi. And if I talk about my academics, I did BSc in bio, and after that I did fashion designing. But I never did a job because after completing my course, I got married. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love cooking, reading books, and nowadays I'm working on this language. So whatever I do related to this language, like watching, reading, listening, all about this language. Yeah, that is all about me.
Nice, nice.
So, Newton, I would like to ask some question. Like, are you a happy person? Do you consider yourself a happy person?
Yeah, I am. Yes.
Yeah,
Always. Yeah.
it is showing on your face. You have a smile.
Good.
Hmm. Okay, what usually makes you happy or unhappy?
See, for me, happiness is internally. If you are internally happy, inwardly you feel happy. All the moment, like the circumstance is not in your favor. Sometimes situation lies very different. Like sometimes you have to face adversity in your life, and that moment you need to become first of all, yeah, stable. Stability is important for the happiness. When you are stable enough, inwardly you are stable like that, so yeah, automatically you will become happy. So for me, I am stable. I like whenever any kind of things that is happening which is not in my favor, it's completely opposite to my thinking, right? So even if I feel like okay, I'm totally contented with that, I can deal with it with the smiling face, with the positivity, right? So that is why I feel like yeah, happiness needs stability,
Yeah,
inwardly stability.
yeah, you are saying right. Like we need to work on our internal. If we are not internally happy, like yeah, no, like if we are internally happy, so any circumstances can't affect on our happiness. Like yeah, but
Yeah.
it is not easy. We are human being. It is not possible, na? Like being happy every time. Sometimes we feel sad. Sometimes we feel happy. Isn't it?
Yeah, it happens. A lot of kind of feelings we need to tackle, right? But the foremost thing is that how much we are stable, we are at
Yeah.
peace inwardly, okay? Because nowadays what is happening, people are like to get that happiness, okay, to restore that happiness again, they what are they doing? They are, since it's like a summer season, the vacation is happening, okay, already started, right? So all the
Mm.
people what they are thinking of doing, like they are just going out to like any kind of hanging out and going other state like in Shimla, Manali and all, to get that happiness. So when we will going there, then we will having that kind of happiness, because the ambience will be different, very positive over there when we reach there, like thinking like that, that when we go out with family, whether like a, husband wife or the whole family, we are going there, then we'll get the happiness. Because why we are like strolling all over and like taking the like having that kind of vision, uh, positive vision, right? So yeah, that moment we feel like okay, when we go there, then we'll get that kind of positivity, then we become like happy. And sometimes the happiness depends on like if we get the like success. If let's say if a student, he wants the good marks, if he secures a good mark, then he will be happy, that moment he will be happy. And during the the studies, the when he is like studying, he's like working on his syllabus, right? So he's kind of stressed, he's kind
Yeah.
of full of anxiety that okay, I have to just get good marks, I need to secure good marks, I need to like top, I need to get the first rank, right? So in the process we are like filled with anxious stress, a lot of depression, I would say, a lot of tensions, right? So when I get, as a student, when I get that kind of like that scores, that good score, and that first rank, second rank, then I will be having that happiness, kind of happiness. For them, these the happiness depends on that kind of good marks. Okay, so yeah, the situations can be varies, right? But yeah, all the people, they used to think like, okay, when I get that particular job, when I get success, when I like buy a house, when I buy a like a luxurious car, then I will become that much happy person, right? So their happiness depends on things, right? The physical things, not inwardly. Inwardly they are filled with like a stress, tension. I need to like earn money most of the time, right? So yeah,
Mostly
their
people think
happiness depends on
if we,
situations.
if they consider with the materialistic things, if they
Yeah.
after having a good car, good house, having a money, having a success, so they are gonna be happy. But it is not like that. Sometimes after reaching a very highest point, people start feeling unhappy
Yeah.
because they lose charm sometime after reaching that point. Like nowadays, we are learning English, and whenever we feel like yeah we are improving, so automatically we feel very happy. It gives us happiness like that, yeah. But sometimes maybe after reaching like getting friends, maybe we are not that much happy. We want to anything else. So like we are human beings, our desires are like countless.
Never
There is
ending.
never ending desires we have, but we can work ourselves but like if you are facing any kind of a sadness, so how do you come back from that sadness? Because we are human beings, it is not possible we always be happy. It affects, like if something is going wrong, so you can't be happy. But yeah, how you deal that situation, that is up to you. Some people small issues, they create like yeah they complain, but some people are okay, now this is, it will pass, and yeah.
You know, people are losing that kind of patience, I would say. Hello. There is some network issue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was
what
saying people are, you know, people are just losing patience. They are not patience enough. They are like, you know, they just in just a jiffy they want the success. They want a good job,
Mhm.
and want a like a luxurious car, right? So they are just they are becoming that much dependent on physical things, material things, like, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, it's all because of that. They are not. They want to know everything. Like if I tell you
Mhm.
social media, there are a lot of information, right? So we want to like we all the time just in engrossed in, you know, searching things, different kind of information, right? And if I let's say I have to buy a luxurious car, so I all the time just scrolling the phone, watching the reels, which car
Yeah.
is better for me, which car will be best for me, right? So all the time thinking like that, and when I'll get that car, then I will become the happy person, right? So it's not about that. We are just involving in such kind of things, like in a material life, right? What the other person is doing, the other person, or let's say my neighbor is getting so much success, right? But I am not that getting that much, so I become jealous of that, or
Yeah.
the particular person, right? So where is my happiness that moment? My happiness at that moment just gone away,
Go
right?
away, vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it go away.
So that means
Like
we are totally dependent on the situations, or the other person is doing better than us. So we feel like that moment, we tend to feel like that, okay, the other person is superior than me because I'm not doing good enough in my life, and all the people are doing well, better than
yeah,
me they are doing. And we start comparing, not like with our family, relatives, or neighbors. Nowadays it has become a trend, like people are posting like kind of
yeah.
pics and like
Social.
pictures, right? So
They want to show their best. They want to show their best. They are not gonna to show
yeah.
your like what bad things happening with them. So yeah,
So we never as a human being, as a like citizen, we do not like find out the real fact. They must have, you know, clicked at least 20 good pics, nice pics, and out of 20 pics there will be only two pics out of 20 that would be like a very nice, like impeccable, okay, and they just posted it. And by
yeah,
seeing that particular two pics, we start feeling like, okay, they are doing very great in their life, they are very happy, they are very contented, they are famous, like that. And we start comparing ourselves. So yeah, this is not about, you know, happy. This is not real happiness. The happiness lies in ourselves,
yeah.
how much we take things, situations in a positive way, right? Because
Yeah, if you want to be happy, don't compare yourself with others because everyone
yeah,
is unique. If you are comparing, you are designing, so in that way you start feeling unhappy. Yeah. So do you think earlier people more happy than today's people? Like today's people are having more stress, more
Yeah.
anxiety. Earlier, people are having less. Do you
Yeah,
think
because
like that?
yeah, definitely, because these are nowadays what is happening, since because of the mobile internet, it's so accessible, right? So people are all indulgent, watching the things, information, getting the information, right? Earlier we were not having such a kind of resources, right? It was not accessible, right? So what was happening that era, we were very much yeah, satisfied with whatever we are getting. Like we are if I tell you about myself, I used to go to a Hindi medium school, right? So I was very satisfied with that. I was not searching the things that okay, I need to like buy this thing, buy this clothes,
Mm.
this kind of things I must have. No, I was totally that
Yeah,
moment
that time
contented
you
with
were in
that.
content. Like you are not comparing yourself because there were less
No.
resources. Like we don't have
Yeah.
idea what is happening around us. But
Yeah.
nowadays kids are also know what is happening. Other like neighbors kids what they have. So in that way they feel very still. Look, that kid having a good mobile, that have a like, laptop. So they start feeling anxiety. Otherwise, I think earlier days when we were young, that time we were very happy. We don't have this kind of anxiety. We didn't have. Like we were not comparing whatever we had. We were very happy in that thing. Yeah. But nowadays everyone is in anxiety, stress, and lack. But I think nowadays people are like spending money too much. Like earlier, there were no mobile, no fancy
And they
TV,
were
no
not having such this amount of money, no? Earlier
yeah,
no one has having such amount.
yeah.
There's plenty of
They were
amount, right?
having a less money, but they were happy. But nowadays, people are having that much money, but they are not satisfied. They want to earn more, and they are running, chasing. Yeah,
Yeah, they are chasing, they are trying to just come first
yeah.
rank they want to take. That anyhow I just get the first rank in any area, in any field.
Yeah.
So they start just comparing themselves. So that is
Okay.
what.
Yeah. You want to say anything else about this topic?
No. Whatever
Okay.
I had to say, I told you. I shared
So we
you.
should find out. But it was very nice conversation with you. Maybe we
Yeah.
will connect again. Yeah. Bye
Yeah,
for now.
sure. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.